Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emilius, and this is Let's Talk Astrology with Hemi. Today I'll be talking about certain aspects in synastry. I'll be talking about certain important aspects in synastry. So it's been a while talking about synastry aspects, placements, and synastry. So I'll be talking a lot more about it. So today I'll be focusing on Venus aspect on Sun in synastry. Venus aspect Sun in synastry. So, what does it mean when Venus aspects Sun in synastry? Now, Venus is all about love. It's about romance. It's about beauty. So it's about sense of taste. Exactly the things, a sense of attractions. It also talks about sense of attractions, exactly. So, and Sun represents identity. Sun represents self-image. Sun represents personality of a person. That's exactly what Sun represents. So when Venus and Sun aspect each other, let me focus on the trine aspect or conjunct, like Venus conjunct Sun in synastry or Venus trine Sun aspect in synastry. So when it's in the case of those two, aspects in synastry, it kind of creates a kind of attraction between people, between partners. Now, this attraction it can be based on the appearance of the person. Yeah, it can be based on, remember, the song talks about the appearance of a person, the self image of a person. That's exactly what it focuses on. So, this is more pointing out to our persons, like how our partners feel towards each other. Like, for example, it's like, I like this person. I like the way this person move. I like the way this person look because some represent the looks of a person. I like the way this person carry himself or herself. Like there's a certain way people carry themselves in the public life. So there's these things that really attract these people, like maybe the Venus person towards the Sun person, or the Sun person towards the Venus person. There's this sort of attractions, and this kind of attractions is something that really uh, makes them bond well, makes them bond well. But all goes down to the appearance of the person. Yeah, it all goes down to that person, like the way the person carry themselves, the way the person look, the actual appearance of the person, this person looking handsome, there's something, the smile, the way the person smile, something really attract them. Could be the charisma, but there's something that really attract the Venus person towards the Sun person. There's this sort of attractions, and that's really what the Venus Sun aspect talks about in synastry. So it's really focused on the appearance of this person. So that's exactly what it focused. And in another case, when we talk about the Venus Sun aspect, um, it talks about kind of like when both partners share similar romantic interest. Yeah, similar to romantic interest. Like what this person like based on romance is exactly what the other person like. Is similar to what this other person like based on romance. Like if this person is the kind of person that will like to um, have fun based on cinemas or something like music. Because remember, the Venus is about entertainment. It's about artistic things, artistic expressions. So these people like Venus Sun aspect, partner. These people like they may share something in common based on some sort of artistic expressions. I mean, be it music, be it acting, be it something. There's something that really connect them based on artistic things like that. So that really explains that aspect on the Venus Sun aspect, especially when it's conjunct or trine. So, and the thing is this: when there is Venus Sun aspect, when there's some Venus Sun aspect, and it talks about the attraction itself, the romantic attraction itself. Like it just talks about oh, when you see someone, like when someone happy in front of you, even if you haven't met them in person before, but the moment they appear, there's just these things that makes you be so much attracted to them. Yeah, you become so much attracted to them that you felt like as if it's like the appearance alone, like it's just like when someone appearance alone and you become so attracted to that person. So that exactly explains it. Now, the issue there is this: the issue with the Venus Sun aspect is this: when it's in opposition or when it's square, when there's Venus square Sun in Synastry or Venus opposition Sun in Synastry, it becomes an issue. Now, the issue there is this: is that it creates issues in reciprocating um, the romantic attractions, that chemistry. It creates issues in reciprocating. Like, for example, when the Venus we find the Sun person very beautiful, very handsome, kind of person, like very beautiful, handsome based on their appearance, the way they look, and all that. We find them very attractive, and that's exactly in the case of trine and conjunct. But in the case of oppositions and squares, it can just happen whereby both may have issues in terms of attractions, because the Venus person may show some kind of attractions, bond, like liking the some person, but the some person may not really reciprocate the same feelings towards the Venus person. The Sun person may not reciprocate the same feelings towards the Venus person, and that's exactly where the issue comes from. So it's like a situation whereby it's not everyone that likes you or everyone you like likes you back. So you may be drawn to a person's appearance, their charisma, how they look, how they appear. You can maybe drawn, but the person may not be drawn, like share the same feelings with you. That's impersonation, the same feelings with you. And that's exactly where the case of Venus square Sun or Venus opposition Sun comes into place. So that's exactly where we give importance to that. So that's exactly the thing. So you find yourself in situations where, like, why I like this person, why is this person not liking me back, and all that. So it's create that scenario in the person's mind, and only for you to discover that there is this Venus square aspect, Venus opposition aspect that's creating issues in this bond, like not making both of them bond based on romantic attractions and all of that. Yeah, that's really explained. So if at all you find yourself in situations like this, I would say the best thing is not to force it. Don't try to force yourself, like force someone to love you, because whoever is going to find you attractive, we always find you attractive. So whoever is gonna find you attractive, we find you attractive. Because other people may find you attractive, but the person you really love sometimes may not find you attractive. So it's important to not just force it, just allow things be and move on and all that. So that's exactly the thing. And another part is it. Another thing is this. The Venus Sun aspect in synastry isn't isn't much different when there is a Venus aspect on the ascendant in synastry. Like Venus aspects on the ascendant is similar, because the ascendant also focuses on the individual, the person, the self-image, and all those things like that. So the ascendant also focuses on that. It's kind of like it has a similar thing. It has a similar connection, a similar thing with the Venus Sun aspect, like Venus Sun aspect and ascendant, Venus aspect ascendant are similar thing in nature. So that's exactly for this that part. So it's important to always see, what which planet, personal planet, or the planet's Venus aspects in your synastry, because the Venus is the main attraction, is the main chemistry, like attraction when it comes to romance, when it comes to love. Yeah, we can look into sexual attractions when it comes to mass, but the romantic attraction based on love, based on feelings of romance and all that, and finding each other attractive. Yeah, we need to look into Venus when it comes to attractions. Attractions like based on physical and all that. It matters a lot based on Venus. So that's it for the Venus Sun aspect. Venus Sun aspect. That is for the Venus aspect. So if you enjoyed this video, so kindly subscribe, and I'll be bringing you more videos. So I'll be talking more about synastry. So thank you for watching. Bye for now. Thanks.